Hi everyone, hope you well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Bitcoin once again. Thank you for your support. Okay, so right now I just want to say thank you to getting for us to 190,000k subs on YouTube. It's absolutely amazing. I just thought I'd start putting content out there in March. I did a couple of videos in 2019 on Chainlink, and they were warmly received. And then I sort of lost interest, to be honest with you. I didn't find it. I wasn't committed basically, and I was really focused on my other business. And I just dived into that, and I just kept researching crypto and stuff like that, and this is where I am, and I started putting my knowledge onto the YouTube as it is, and it's grew into what it is. It's been warmly received, so it's great, and it's all golden, and thank you for your support. And I think I started uploading towards the start of March, so we're doing really well. And we're building a fantastic community, not only in the Telegram, the Discord, the Patreon there as well. We've got quite a lot of patrons, and I just want to say thank you to all of you, the patrons, for your support, because you're not just supporting CoinsKid. There's a team of technical analysts there. There's a team of people that are working around the clock to provide content, and those people that are in the Discord are fully aware who they are, okay, and the Patreon and that. And I'm in there more than ever now, and I'm posting content, posting some whopping trades in the Discord, because like I say, I can't keep pumping out videos every single minute, so I am dropping loads of info and great trades into the Discord. There was one, I think, a couple of weeks ago, just before I made the Solana video right there, and I seen it breaking out, and I seen it going up to $60 plus. I think the technical target was around about 64, something like that. But it's met the target, and it's broke the high, and it's absolutely met the target like a boss. That was a whopping trade. So do get in there and take advantage of all that content, okay? Because I've posted loads more content in there, and we're going to try and get more videos out, but I have got a life to lead, unfortunately. But I will try and keep pumping out these videos as best and as frequent as I can. But once again, I'm rambling. I do apologise. Thank you for your support, and thank you for being here, and thank you for sharing the channel. Okay, so right now, Bitcoin, the total market capitalization of crypto is melting faces. It's basically come back up to 200 trillion. Wow, imagine that. There is talk of Bitcoin going to 100 trillion market cap by Willy Woo, and I really believe in that guy, and I believe his TA, I believe his fundamental analysis as well. The guy's a boss, and he's saying, just it's a bit off target, but he's saying that he sees $100 trillion market cap for Bitcoin alone, okay? Bitcoin alone over the next 15 to 20 years. So you get your calculator and work out what that comes to per Bitcoin. You're talking millions plus, aren't you, per Bitcoin token? So that's why you've got to always zoom out. It's on its way basically. But anyway, this is good. It's come up. It's broken key levels of resistance. You're doing really well here. I would expect some kind of pullback though soon, but just because I expect it doesn't mean it's going to happen. But a healthy pullback would be quite good here. It is coming up. But like I said to you, I did make a video last week, a really important update video, that if you're sitting on the sidelines, okay, and you want to be more reserved and probably be a bit more responsible and take less risk, just wait for the break of this eye, the total market cap. That'd be a fantastic entry point. There was a video put out last week. It's called The Message or something, and it was really warmly received, and the comments on that video were absolutely amazing. Again, thank you for all those comments. So yeah, just watch that video and you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, so far this is looking relatively good, and hopefully we can get a nice little rebound here and continuation here of the bull market, which we are in. Okay, so right now I'm just going to dive into Bitcoin and see what we can see. So with Bitcoin, then, last week's close was really healthy. This is where we closed, okay? We closed at 47028, which was higher than this particular close just here, which closed at 46444. So what we've done here is broken out a key level of structural resistance just there, because this is what happens. If you keep breaking resistance, what have you got? Targets to the upside. If you keep losing support, what have you got? Targets to the downside. Are you losing support? No. What are you doing? You're breaking resistance. So what have you got? Targets to the upside. It really is that simple. That is a bull market. That signifies a bull market. When you're breaking resistance consistently, you are in a bull market. Okay. When you're losing support, you are basically in a corrective phase of a bull market, or if you're losing structural support, you are in a bear market. We are not in a bear market yet. We will be at some point, I do anticipate, and when that time comes I will give you the confirmation statement of that, yeah, but so far we're not. But anyway, we're picking up and breaking key levels of resistance. Now look at this whopping candle here, okay? Look, the capitulation of these two candles. Within 2 weeks, you'd gone from up here, you was trading at 59k plus, and within 2 weeks, you was down here at the low end of 30k. right? So you capitulated. But as quickly as you fall, you can rise because there's no support, okay? And as there's no support, there's no resistance. Look to the left. You've broken a key high. You bounced off a key low. This is thin air, basically, and you've broken this low here. Look, boom, you broke that a couple of weeks ago. So this week you've broken another key level resistance. So this week, are you going to come up and break this key level resistance? Because look, between that and that, you've got nothing up there but thin air, basically. So this is how quickly the tide can turn. You can fall and you can rise. And, you know, only look to the left. Look, you fell, and what did you do? You rose out the ashes, because this is how powerful and bullish Bitcoin is. And in the bull market that Bitcoin is actually in, you are extremely powerful here, okay? Extremely powerful. So until you are not, you are in an uptrend, my friend, okay? And you'll consistently keep breaking resistance, falling back to key levels of support, looking for continuation. And that really is as easy as I can put it, okay? If you're above key levels of support, you're in an uptrend. On the weekly, you're in a monster uptrend at the moment. You're above the 20, like I said to you, on any time frame. When you're above this yellow line, the 20 EMA, any time frame, 5 minute, 1 minute, you know, whatever your taste buds want to do. You can trade off 1 minute, you know, you use everything I teach you, and you can trade off 1 minute like a boss, okay? Bullish crosses, bearish crosses, buy and go to the beach, support, resistance, patterns. You'll see loads of patterns playing out on the 5 minute. So looking at the daily time frame there, a lot of people are saying that this is a rising wedge. Personally, I don't think it is. I think this is a rising wedge, okay? And down here, this was a rising wedge. And what did we do? We sort of fell out, everyone expecting a lower low here, and come down to where you form this rising wedge, and it just consolidated, hovered on the 20, held its support, continuation, okay? So I personally don't think that's a rising wedge. It's a bit too steep for me, but I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. And obviously, even if it is a rising wedge, they do have breakouts, 32% to the upside, 68% to the downside. So there is still the possibility, if it is a rising wedge, that we can actually break up. As long as we keep adhering to structural support, you will see us push up out of it if it is a rising wedge. But personally, I don't actually think it is. I think it's a bit too steep for me, a bit too steep. If it is a rising wedge, it's a very bullish rising wedge because of the angle and the steepness of it, okay? That's a rising wedge. That's a rising wedge, okay? Look, this is a rising wedge. See this? You can see it. You can see it's not as steep as this one. Look, that's really steep, really steep. This to me is something like this, okay? Look, like this, where you come back, support. You know, that to me is what we're going through. Very similar right now, where we've bottomed out down here. We're coming up, okay? Potentially, look, is that a rising wedge where you got overextended? And what you did, you come back to support at the 20, just down here on the daily. You got support. See you later. Because I do think that if you was to roll at any point, okay, without going deeper into technical analysis, looking at a fundamental retracement here, or a retracement of fibs, I think personally, just put a cheeky bid on the daily 20, which currently sits at 43258. That's where you would see a level of support if Bitcoin rolled. Okay, and it is all a big if, isn't it? You know, rising wedge, not seeing it, to be honest with you. You know, you could say that's a rising wedge, and it continued. Look, you got there, it popped out. So anyway, that's my take on it as well. I'm not seeing a rising wedge in it, but I could be completely wrong. So anyway, Bitcoin's doing relatively well. You're looking at continuation. You are breaking out of key level of resistance right here for Bitcoin of this ascending triangle that we found ourselves in. Okay, so this particular pattern here, like I said to you yesterday, this is how bullish Bitcoin is on the hourly time frame right here. Okay, this is how bullish Bitcoin is. You add a technical target to the downside, just like you did here, and I've shown you this, okay, where you got this double M top pattern, and you had a technical target when you lost support. Just here, look, your technical target of a double M top pattern is down there, and you bounced off this trend line here, which is super bullish because you're in an ascending level of support, making higher lows. Bullish. Even the technical target of this head and shoulders, you know, the Bart Simpson played out. This had a technical target just here, from here to here, neckline to the head. This has a technical target down to this trend line again. Did you get it? No, you didn't, because it's how bullish Bitcoin is. The technical targets to the downside are not coming to fruition because there's too much level of support right there. And again, yesterday I did say to you, you know, potentially coming down, it looked a bit of a bear pennant, didn't it? But I said to you, if you break up, potentially you're going to form another little reverse bar, like you form this Bart Simpson, like head and shoulders, potentially forming another little reverse bar here, coming back up to where you formed it, and that's exactly what you got. Boom, reversal pattern. So you are looking good, you are looking bullish. You've broken out of this ascending triangle, this key level of resistance right here. You've broken out of it. You come up and you've actually hit your head on that high there, and you start to roll back. You're creating some little bull flag at the moment here. Potentially, you know, that's a falling wedge. Let's have a look at this. So again, falling wedge, little bull flag, whatever you want to call it. You're coming back to a key level support where you're going to get the pop. And I'm going to give you a breakout target just here. So if you do start to see Bitcoin pop up here, you have a beautiful little long hop just there, coming back up to the technical target of this ascending triangle that you're in for Bitcoin. Look, I'm going to show you the technical target right now. So your technical target off this bull flag is just there at 4930. So that's the technical target off this bull flag if you do start to break out of it, okay? But you are equally in another technical target. You're in loads of technical targets to the upside, okay? This technical target from there to there, because these are ascending triangles, just so you know that when you come up and you meet your first point of contact on the level of resistance, from there, vertically down to the support line is your technical target, okay? And like I said, you've broken out just there, okay? And that is your technical target at the minute, up there at 50,000. Where are we? 50,576. So you've got technical targets to the upside. Unless you roll down here, like I said to you yesterday, you start to come back into this pattern here and you lose this support just there, you have a technical target to the downside, which I've given you. It's the same target. Okay, so if you do see a roll in the market, you know, and you lose this level of support right here, you've got a technical target down here to 41k, which is pretty much where the daily 20 EMA. So if you do see a roll in the market, just put some cheeky bids in down there, because you always see that held in an uptrend in a bull market. Okay, so yeah, it's looking really, really good, isn't it? You're in a technical target to upside. You create some kind of little look. It's almost like a little falling wedge, isn't it? And a bull flag basically on the hourly time frame here for this level of support. Boom, started to trade back to the 20, holding it like a boss. Boom, little breakouts on the cards. But again, you know, full transparency, if you do start to see a roll and you start to lose EMAs and fall into this pattern again, then obviously you're looking at a roll over here potentially, and I've just given you a breakdown target. Okay, so this is why you need to come to your charts, draw these trend lines, draw this level of support just there that Bitcoin finds itself in. Because at the minute, you're in nothing but technical targets to the upside. You've got this technical target off this bull flag if it breaks out. You've got this technical target off this ascending triangle, which you're currently back in the technical target of that. And not only that, like I said to you, you know, you are in a whopping technical target to the upside, which is the B wave high. You know, if we take a look at the daily time frame right here, take a look at the daily, you are in a technical target to this high of this falling wedge that you've broken out of, again reversal pattern. So do anticipate that if you come up here, consolidate, you're pretty much on your way. I mean, look, there's no sort of support resistance around here. You just melted, and as quickly as you fall, you can rise, and that's exactly what Bitcoin's doing right now. It's rising almost as quickly as it fell. Okay, and that's what it does. This is Bitcoin. It pulls your pants down basically. So yeah, you are looking at continuation, providing you can keep breaking resistance and backtest and hold a support. You've got nothing but continuation. Let's have a look at the divergences. Yeah, you've got little bearish divergences, and this is why you are rolling. Okay, until you sort of get the pop out here, you might just see one big fat green candle. Okay, and then it consolidates, and then that's it. It's off to the races. Off to the races. But what do I know? Okay, but again, I'll remind you, on the weekly time frame we have this trend line. So if you do see a bigger roll in the market and you start to see the RSI roll over, wherever this comes to on this white trend line just there, like I keep reminding you, put some cheeky bids on there, because you will be fruitful moving forward. But again, not financial advice, and nothing I say is financial advice on this channel. Okay, it's all for educational and entertainment purposes only. But the weekly close above that level of resistance is absolutely bullish and golden for Bitcoin, for continuation of the bull right here. And yeah, that's basically a little update on Bitcoin today. Hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, we're looking at continuation. We're above all EMAs on each and every time frame. We're breaking out of key levels of resistance. We're in some reversal patterns as well, so we've got nothing but upside. But if you do see the roll, put some cheeky bids on the daily time frame on the 20 EMA, which currently sits at 43254. Take care everyone, back tomorrow with another update on Bitcoin. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.